So we are going to talk about tools and resources that are actually available to you guys that you may not be aware of. So we have the tax software and preparation options. What you see here would be like do-it-yourself software such as TurboTax, H&R Block, TaxAct, TaxSlayer, and Free Tax USA. And a lot of people don't know about the IRS free file. If you qualify, which is based on your income, you can use the free version of a brand name software that is actually located on the IRS websites. And in professional help, every tax situation is different. Some of you guys may actually need tax professional help, like an enrolled agent or a CPA or even an attorney. A little bit of everything that's out there through the App Store, the Google Play Store, that can help you track your expenses. Then you have your mileage tracking apps, MileIQ, Hurdler, QuickBooks. All of that does not only expense tracking, but mileage tracking at the same time. Then there's a lot of accounting softwares that people use, like QuickBooks, Wave, which are used for small businesses. When you have a small business, you need to keep track not only of your income, but your expenses, the depreciation schedules on anything you are depreciating, like your vehicle or whatever else it may be. But having all of that together in one place makes a huge difference. The IRS website, that's a big one, and I think a lot of people overlook even visiting the website to get the information. You have your forms and your publications on that website, which gives you all of your tax forms with instructions and guides. There is something called an interactive tax assistant, which can answer some of your questions to see if you're eligible for credits or deductions or even claiming a specific filing status. The Where's My Refund tool, we all know that one. That tracks your refund. If you owe the IRS, you can access the online payment options like Direct Pay or EFTPS system. You have an online IRS account, or you can create an online IRS account that gives you access to your balance, transcripts, past tax returns, your wage transcripts. Everything the IRS just about knows about you is on the IRS accounts. Go to the irs.gov website, create an account, and see what you have in there. You will be surprised what the IRS has in there for you. And then there's some trusted educational resources that is beyond just the irs.gov website, like professional organizations. You have your website that gives you a list of your enrolled agents or your CPAs that often have reliable tax resources for you. And that's called the National, I think it's NAEA website. Government agencies like your Small Business Administration, SBA, offers guidance for your business taxes. So if you have a small business, I highly recommend you look up the Small Business Administration. But as always, when you are looking up information, be cautious with the financial advice. Always verify your specific tax questions to a professional, to an enrolled agent, to your tax professional, an attorney, whatever it is. Don't just take what you read online to be facts. Developing an organization system is a big one to track your documents. Whether you use an app, scan your documents, upload it to the cloud, spreadsheet, or physically just keep a piece of paper, find a system that works for you. Now finally, we are going to address some questions or some common questions that people ask. fact, let's go over some of the expert strategies to maximize savings and optimize outcomes to your full potential. Maximize your tax advantage accounts. So contributions to your 401k, your IRAs, and HSAs if possible. Investing. Consider an asset location or focusing on long-term capital gains. Charitable contribution. Options like donating stock, or even you can contribute from your IRAs or setting up a donor advised fund. And then understanding timing. Managing the timing of income. Recognizing your income and deducting your expenses. Knowing that you need to meet a amount by the end of the year. That can help you. Claiming all eligible credits. Don't overlook a credit because you don't think you may qualify. And I'm talking about credits like your earned income tax credit or education credit, child care credit. All of these is something you could potentially qualify for. And here are what most people overlook, and I'm telling you not to. Review your past return. There is potential for errors or missed opportunities that you might be able to help you in the future, or even worth being amended. Understanding tax for your state and the differences, especially if you move or work remotely across to another state. Each state is taxed differently. And then recognizing the impact of marriage or any life events before it happens. I can't tell you how many times I've spoke to couples about getting their finances in order before being married or before getting married, and to know how your taxes could be affected once you get married, or what's going to happen once your child turns 17, 18, moves out and goes to school. You're going to lose those credits that you would claim for that child. So all of this is situations that you need to be in the know before it happens. And a big one, a lot of people don't do this, and I don't understand why. Review your tax return before you submit it. Even if you have somebody else filing your return, I don't care if it's a tax professional, review your return. Review the info that's reported on there. Ask any tax questions that you may have before you sign that return. Once you sign that return, you are responsible for what is reported on that return, regardless if you filed it or if anybody else filed it for you. That signature on that return is saying that you agree with what's on that return. So make sure that return is accurate and everything on there is a true statement. So that's going to wrap that up today. Thank you guys for watching and for your time today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I will try to answer them as soon as I can and give you more of an answer, or best answer possible.